Welcome to Crack Pack. My name is Andrew, and today we're cracking open Wilds of Eldraine. Let's get cracking. Our first card is a Nightmare token. Next we have a Plains for our land. Then we have a foil Belligerent of the Ball. Then Raid Bombardment is our Enchanting Tale. Next we have Apprentice's Folly, which for 2 a blue and a red is a enchantment saga. Chapters 1 and 2 read, choose target non-token creature you control that doesn't have the same name as a token you control. Create a token that is a copy of it except it isn't legendary, is a reflection in addition to its other types, and has haste. Then chapter 3, sacrifice all reflections you control. Alright, so for the first 2 chapters, you get to make a copy of something that doesn't already have a copy. And then you have to sacrifice all of them on chapter 3. So you're looking for something that has a pretty good like ETB, LTB, and or static ability. Something that's going to be really strong when it enters, when it leaves, or while it's staying on the battlefield. Or you're going to look for a way to get rid of this enchantment before the 3rd chapter resolves. So find any sort of enchantment removal, which there is a fair bit in this set. There are a lot of enchantments in the set, and there is a fair bit of enchantment removal. So, you know, maybe get something that has a decent static ability. Trying to think what a good example would be. Something that's letting you or giving you a clause for drawing a card every turn. All right, so make a copy of that so that ability can trigger once per permanent. So you're getting 2 instances of card draw, and then have a way to get rid of this so that reflection token doesn't have to get sacrificed. Is this a great use of Apprentice's Folly? Probably not. But, I mean, I think that's the kind of line of play you're looking for, is having a couple of permanents that have effects that are strong enough to want twice, and then have a way to get rid of this enchantment before you have to sacrifice all the reflections. If you have a different line of play for Apprentice's Folly, or if you've seen Apprentice's Folly used effectively, let me know in the comments below. Next we have Collector's Vault, Cheeky House Mouse, Welcome to Sweet Tooth, Kellen's Light Blades, Evolving Wilds, Ratcatcher Trainee, Ferocious Werefox, Grabby Giant, Sweet Tooth Witch, Freeze in Place, and a Rat Out to round out the pack. Now, today's Pack 1 Pick 1. You know, I kind of like Raid Bombardment for Pick 1. It's for 2 and a red. It's an enchantment that reads, whenever a creature you control with power 2 or less attacks, Raid Bombardment deals 1 damage to that player or planeswalker that the creature is attacking. So this is a signpost for, like, I believe it was Rakdos that had the rats, which were like a bunch of 1/1 creatures or 1/1 token creatures. They would certainly count for this. This is basically just saying, hey, give me a bunch of 1/1s and start swinging with them, and let this start pinging the player that you're swinging at on top of whatever damage gets through from all your 1/1 swinging. I think this would fit well with the Rakdos rats, but this could fit in really any of the red themes from this set. right? There were decent targets for this with the Boros celebration, and I'm trying to think through what Gruul red-green had. Probably be able to find a few things in red-green for this as well, but it's certainly going to be more red-black or red-white, definitely, or even just mono-red. Like, this is going to be a very, very low mana curve kind of deck where you are looking to draft at like this 3 mana is probably your cap. You're probably looking at as much as possible in the 1s and 2s, and just a little bit in the 3s with Raid Bombardment, and having lots and lots of little creatures and turning them sideways every single combat, just so this can start pinging your opponents down, because it's going to trigger off of each creature attacking, not each attack step, right? Or not each combat step. It's going to see every single creature you tap during that combat step and trigger the damage. So if you're able to get 3 or 4 creatures through, or 3 or 4 creatures tapped multiple times, that's multiple instances of 3 or 4 damage off of Raid Bombardment, plus the creatures actually connecting. So yeah, that is my pick 1 there. I think it's a great card in this pack, but there are other good cards here as well, so if you have a different pick 1 than me, let me know in the comments below. But that's all for today, so thank you for cracking along with me. Be sure to check back tomorrow to crack open another pack.